Hey coaches, what is up? It is Ashton Meyer. I just got done sweating not that long ago, so I look like a hot mess, but I am here to talk to you about something that we probably hear way too often, right? How many of you guys get money objections? I don't see any hands going up yet, but okay. Anyways, okay. Money objections is probably the number one thing that you are going to see in anything, okay? In anything. You're going to hear the money objection. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. Well, let me tell you, think that's a bunch of crap. That's just my mentality because I know where I was at before I joined saying that I couldn't afford it and this and that. I know that this business provides a gift for people to earn an income. So this can be a solution for somebody's health. It can be a solution for somebody's finances. It can be a solution for somebody's confidence. It can be a solution for meeting new people, being surrounded by the most amazing tribe ever. Like, I could go on and on and on, right? How this business could help people. So I want to quickly talk to you guys about how I have this girl that I've been talking with, and she's like, you know, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. And, or, you know, well, it wasn't just I can't afford it. I can't afford it. Like, she was telling me what was going on in her life, and I'm like, all right, let me walk you through kind of what I do. Because if you believe, I've seen coaches, I could tell you numerous stories of coaches who have been hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Now, I'm talking $400,000 in debt, $200,000 in debt, that had this debt on their name, became a coach, didn't even have somebody upline to help guide them. They just ran with it or whatever, paid off their debt, making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, maybe actually probably millions. But anyways, yeah, crazy, insane ordeal of money. And this isn't necessarily about the money. They worked their butt off helping people because they knew that they could help people through fitness, through finances, through changing their life. So when you guys have that mentality that where people are like, you know, I can't afford it, mostly those that are new or even those that have been here for a long time, they're like, it's okay, it's all good, don't worry about it. Not me. Not me. I won't tolerate somebody telling me, hey, I can't afford it. All right, then let me show you how you can not only get your challenge pack paid for, but help people right as soon as you join. And in the process, do this with like 5 girlfriends that you've got, or sorry if there's guys on here, you know, 5 of your guys, run this with them, do it together. And you're also going to get more than that $160 challenge pack. You're going to earn an extra $100. And then let me show you how to continuously help people while you're working on your journey. And whether you just want like $500 a month, or whether you want to make $1,000 a week or $2,000 a week, whether you want whatever it is, you can do that. Just let me guide you and show you. So when people are telling me that they can't afford this and everything, there's an objection script on the Evernote that you guys can look at. You don't have to completely follow that or whatever. Actually, it's an objections folder and stuff and everything. And this is what I learned from Josh Coates. So if you don't know who Josh Coates is, he's a very, very successful person that helps grow businesses. And I've been in 2 of his I invested in 2 of his trainings, Art of Recruiting and was it Leadership? There was another one. Honestly, I can't think about it. But when people are telling me that they can't afford it, like they're like, hey, I can't afford it. You know, I tell them, I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I can relate to some manner because when I first joined, I said I couldn't afford it either. I didn't really have an income coming in. So let me ask you this. Where do you want to be a year from now? So then what they'll do is they'll tell me, I want to be XYZ, da-da-da-da-da, you know, like this is where I want to be at. And I'm like, great, awesome. What are you doing now to accomplish that? Because most people aren't really doing anything extra because they have to make a change in their life. You guys can't just, you know, everyone thinks, okay, I'm just going to hit the lottery, or okay, I'm just going to make an increase. How many, for all of you that have a 9-to-5 job, how much of an increase in your paycheck do you seriously make in a year? Do you even get a raise every single year? It's not going to just happen like this. It's not going to happen like that. So you have to do something different in your life whether it's, it doesn't even necessarily mean that you have to make more money, because usually people who just make more money, if they're not intentional with what they're doing with it, they're going to spend more money, right? So people have to cut the fat, Hey, do I need 10 pairs of shoes? Do I need 10 new pairs of outfits? Do I need this extra bag that's $120? Not saying that it's a bad thing to go get things that you want, but what I'm trying to say is unless they change something in their life, they're not going to get out of debt. They're not going to get healthy. Do you get what I'm saying? So I asked them what they're doing now to accomplish that, and they will tell me what they're doing now. And I'm like, most people, they'll even say like, I'm doing this and this and this, but it's not enough. Like or they don't really have a plan for it. Let me just specifically go through. So I was talking to this girl because I'm fully 100% confident in speaking to people like, then let me show you how to build a business with this. Let me show you how to make an income with this. Even if it's just making your initial investment and $100 more and you want to quit after 30 days, go ahead. Like, it's not a big deal, but let me help you get started with your health, because that's what you're worried about. And you're also worried about your finances. So this is a solution to both. Like, why, like, I just want to grab people and be like, come here, let me walk you through this. Let me guide you. Like, you have no idea. If other people can do what they did in this business, there's no reason why you can't, or why the people that you're talking to can't. You have to get the limiting beliefs out of your head of saying, well, they're just in a good part of the town. They're just in, they're perfect. They've got a great body and they got this and they have that and they're beautiful. Drop the limiting beliefs and then stop. Just stop. You better turn that around first, then go into talking to them, because I know if somebody else can do it, so can anybody else. Just saying, if it's been done before, anybody else can do it too. But you have to believe in that. So, let's see here. Like, I talked to her, I said, why not earn an income at the same time? You can focus on your goals, become a coach, and earn an income. You can be overflowing in abundance and working on your health and fitness and stuff. But like I said, where does she want to be from a year from now? She told me where she wanted to be. I was like, so let me ask you, what are you doing now to accomplish that? And she said, seeing a therapist, getting medicine, help with depression, deleting things that are negative, and just different stuff. So ultimately, I'm like, okay, if this girl becomes a part of our team, girl, her whole mindset's going to change, because personal development is a big part of what we do. That's one of our 4 vital behaviors. So if you're doing personal development every day, your life automatically is starting to grow in a different manner, right? So I'm like, this girl, she's got a coach. She's got a coach. So I was like, let me ask you this. Would a $160 investment up front be worth having all of those things that you're wanting a year from now? Coaching has done more in my life than I can even explain to you. If you're wanting to grow an income, bring joy into your life, and lose weight and get healthy, for real, I'm not sure what you're waiting for. This opportunity has brought so much into my life. It's a step-by-step process, but the best part is that you have the most amazing people that you'll be surrounded by and pushing you to better your life while you're pushing other people as well. Here's the thing. I can't promise that you'll get all of those things, but what if I told you, if you're willing to put in some work and put in some effort, that a year from now you could be a whole lot closer to your goals than you would be if you keep doing the same thing that you're doing now? And then she said, well, my husband's hours were cut to 14, so we barely get $240 every 2 weeks. On top of that, bills, we're struggling. So many tears and heartache. And I'm like, so why not grow an income and work on your health and fitness journey while growing in your finances? Because $160 is something I don't have to start the journey, unfortunately. I'm like, all right, do you know 5 people that would join you to get healthy and fit? Because for one, I know that there's coaches on our team who and even actually that are in the top of the company that didn't pay a bill. I know that sounds crazy and horrible, right? But they didn't pay a bill to get started in this business, and then they started running with it and going from there. So I'm like, if other people in the company have done this, I know that anybody can. So she said, I probably do know. My mom's one and a few others. I'm like, awesome. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to make a public post on your Facebook. Make sure it's public, not to just your friends, but make a public post that says, hey everyone, I'm wanting to start my health and fitness journey, but I don't want to do it alone. Would anyone be willing or want to join me on this journey? You know what she said? I have anxiety and just thinking about doing that. And I'm like, girl, you're free through Christ from all of those chains. They're broken. And I said that because that's me. That's me being real to myself. But I pretty much said, I'm like, I'm not going to make you do anything that you want to drink? Got it? Here. It's cold. Nope, put it down. So I said to her, I'm like, I'm not going to make you do anything, but I'm just trying to help you create a solution to your health and finance problems, because that's what we do, right? We help create solutions to finances, to health, to faith, to confidence, to this, to that. We can help in those areas. So, anyways, I didn't hear anything back from her, and here she posted it out on her Facebook the other day. So I was like, woo, woo, and here she's got like 8 people that are like, hey, I'll join you. What do I got to do? How do I commit to this? And I was like, because I said, make sure that you tag me. And so she tagged me, and then I messaged her and I said, look how many people you have that will join you on this journey. All right, this is what I want you to do. I want you to set up, you want this? Okay, what do you say? Say, thank you, Mom. I was like, this is what I want you to do. I want you to set up a 3-way message between you, me, and every single person that commented. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to them about their goals. I'm going to give them my honest feedback and what they should do. And then we're going to figure out a date that they can get signed up. So that's her next step. And if she doesn't take it, she doesn't take it. But do you guys understand what I'm saying here? Like, what we are doing is creating solutions for people. We're bettering their lives. We're not pushing them to join our challenge group or to join coaching because we want to just grow an income. We want their lives to change, and we know that it's going to change if they can become a part of our team or if they can become a part of like a challenge group. You guys, this is not bad stuff. There's people out on the streets pushing drugs to people, right? They're selling drugs, making millions of money selling drugs. And yet you guys worry about inviting people or having their life change, and they're telling you that they can't afford it. Then help them grow a business with it. Help them build finances with it. Show them how to do it. Set up a 3-way call with, there's so much that we can do, but yet we don't utilize it because the minute that our little mindsets go like, well, okay, it's okay, you don't have the finance. No, then let me show you. Don't sit here and tell me that you can't, because you know what? If someone came up to you and said, hey, your son or daughter has a disease that's going to kill them in 5 years. Bad news is that there's no cure for it yet. Good news is, though, is that we have a cure that we can give your son or daughter, but it's going to cost you $5,000 a month. But it could probably expand the lifelong of the disease that they have, and hopefully there'll be a cure for that. Now, would you tell them, oh, I'm sorry, I can't afford it? Heck no, that's my baby girl, that's my baby boy. Like, all right, I'm going to figure out what I need to do to go get $5,000 extra a month no matter what, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, this is what you guys can do. And we have the ability, oh, you want to touch my computer? We have the ability to work with one another as a team and help each other. Like, hey, you know what, Ashton, I would like to do that, but I don't know really what I'm going to say to these people when we get on a 3-way call. Awesome, then make it a 4-way. Make it a 4-way message on Facebook. I'll get on. I'll talk to people. I have no issue talking to people, and I want you guys to succeed. That's what I want, because I can only work with so many people through health and fitness. But when you guys are figuring out how to talk to people, how to motivate them, how to keep them going and stuff, then you guys are helping more people that I couldn't help. So, I was stopping to read. Yep. So it's, you guys, where there's a will, there is a way. You guys will get it figured out. All right. So I am done preaching on this subject right now. You guys can find the Evernote files if you go into files on our team page. And what I would recommend doing is hitting name so that it goes in alphabetical order. Go down to Evernote info and you'll see objections. You can look at that. Of course, I add in my stuff because, like I said, I'm telling this girl, my life has changed. And if your guys haven't changed yet, that's really crazy and insane. I'm sure it's changed some way, but hold on, baby. He's gonna get really mad. But I know that there are so many coaches that their life has extremely changed from, like I said, the $400,000 in debt to making probably $1 million a year. No joke. Not saying that that happens for everybody, but if that's what you want, you make it happen. They're helping millions of people. So anyways, okay, my son smells. Did you nasty? You nasty? All right, I'm gonna go change him. If you guys have questions or if you have comments or if you make sure that you're posting them below or direct message me, and I'm more than happy to explain or describe anything to you, but don't let that go. So, love you guys all. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.